and both of these teams dealing with adversity. Injuries have been an issue.
Yeah, neither team is at full strength. They're having to be creative with how they manage their rosters.
Sometimes that turns to be a blessing in disguise, like when Tim joined the broadcast booth. Coaches put together some makeshift lineups that end up producing results, and also get some new players a bit of experience.
Jackie Young from outside, rebounded by Portland.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Carlton gets the bucket.
Great vision from a very unselfish Emily Angsler. She is really all about the team.
Outside Young. Out to Lloyd. Fires for three. Sinks the triple.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
About a minute into this first quarter. Screened by Carlton. Jacks up a three. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now Gray. Smith outside. The three. She can't get it to go. Portland with the ball. It's a three-point game. Right wing. Gray defending. Angsler the screen. 4 on the shot clock. No coverage that time.
They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of her caliber open looks like that, because 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get her going.
Now here's Young. Smith up top. Pass to Lloyd. Screen by Smith. For three. And Lloyd is good for three.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23. The Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Here's Talbot. Good, and the assist goes to Melissa Smith.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Portland with the lead. Pass to Carlton. Angsler, screened by Carlton. Inside, it's stolen by Jackie Young. Pushing it up. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
No matter who starts the break, she's usually the one who finishes it.
And I love watching her just attack the rim at full speed like that.
Now here's Gustafson. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Angsler. And here's Gustafson, covered by Smith. Three-pointer. Carlton gets the bucket.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Outside Young. Now Lloyd. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, we are seeing why Lloyd was dubbed the Gold Mamba. She's got the mentality to answer right back.
Pass to Carlton. Angsler. Screened by Carlton. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Now here's Young. Here's Talbot. Lloyd. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Angsler. To the middle. Here's Gustafson. Good. First shot, first basket.
So comfortable around the rim. Megan Gustafson, a very good finisher.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. And banks in the layup. Portland trailing. Gray defending. Carlton on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Down it goes for her third basket in as many tries.
This has been a thriller. You can't say enough about the way these teams have battled each other.
All signs point to this thing going all the way down to the wire. I'd be shocked if it ended any other way, Tim.
I'd certainly take that, Brian.
And the basket by Lloyd.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's Carlton. She's got 9. And there's the 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Aces ball. Substitution for the Aces. Parker Titus. Kennedy Carter.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Gray outside. Smith. Pass to Carter. Screen by Smith. The 3 ball. Carter misses.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
And what a 2024 season it was for the Canadian Bridget Carlton. By far, her best in the W.
Finished top 3 in most improved player voting, tripling her scoring average from the year before. And her shooting is just absolutely elite. Carlton over 44% from deep in 2024.
Oh, no, Lisa Smith with the rejection.
Aces ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And here is Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Carter. Smith. Parker Tyus. She's guarded by Angsler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young shot's good.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Angsler. Here's Gustafson. Carlton with it. 9 points in the game. Gray defending. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by the Aces. Back to Young. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Defended by Carter. Rejected by Kennedy Carter. Gray outside. Pass to Parker Tyus. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, it's a bit odd seeing Jewel Lloyd out there not in a Storm uniform, you know?
Yeah, from going first overall in 2015 to 6 All-Star appearances, 2 titles. Lloyd spent her first 10 seasons with the Storm, and no doubt she's still got plenty of fans in Seattle.
A league loaded with shooters. Does one stand out to you as the best?
That's a hard question to answer, but I really like the lefty, Kelsey Mitchell. Just about 40% for her career on major volume from beyond the arc.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with Marina Mabry. You know, she takes a ton of threes, but despite the high volume, she still shoots it at a high clip.
Here's Bell. Outside Lloyd. Gray left side. There's the 3. Pass to Bell. side. From downtown.
Rebounded by Portland.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And Williams gets it to go.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get your popcorn ready.
Here's Bell. Pass to Lloyd. Gray right side. Shoots the three. Still looking for her first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Gray defending. Fires the three. Can't get it to drop. Made 3, missed 2 from the field. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And she makes that one.
Working over this defense. Lloyd can beat you from all 3 levels.
To the paint. Here's Gustafson. Oh, and she just nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
Pretty shot with about a second to spare.
Yeah, and as the defending team, you can't stand giving up a shot like that to close out the quarter.
It's almost like you lose the possession.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Aces on top, leading by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Quite simply, a great display of team basketball, Brian.
This is 5 players working as a unit. Just beautiful team basketball on display.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Parker Tyus.
There's to Lloyd with the 3. Off the mark, but only her second miss in 7 attempts. Pass to Angsler. Harrison. And here's Williams. Harrison. Fires from deep. Off the mark, her first miss of the game, 1 for 2. The Aces with the lead. Now here is Lloyd.
Parker ties the screen.
Now here's Carter. She's guarded closely. There's to Lloyd with the 3. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Today we're seeing what Lloyd can do. Put the ball in the bucket over and over. Her diverse skill set, it allows her to rack up some points.
Now here's Harrison. Puts up a 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Here's Bell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Here's Williams. And foul called as she misses. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. That one on Turner.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
And she can't get the first one.
Well, for the games that you watch around the league, what's an important factor that you guys think gets overlooked?
I gotta say, pace. You want to play the game on your terms. And if you can control the tempo, that can be pretty key in a game.
No doubt, Brian. You know, we see different styles around the league. And if you can impose how you want to play, that's huge.
Good on the second free throw. Now here is Lloyd. 20 points for her. Outside Carter.
Parker ties the screen.
Out to the right wing. Second chance shot. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Certainly not the biggest player, but without a doubt, one of the toughest. Kennedy Carter plays through contact and creates and-one opportunities.
And the free throw, no good.
In terms of basketball-rich areas, Brian, Portland is near the top of the list.
Well, it's such a hotbed for the sports. I mean, you got great young WNBA players like Haley Van Lith and Cameron Brink, who hail from Portland. So it's great to now have a team here.
Good work there as it goes.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here is Lloyd. The tray. Not that time. It's off. Now shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. Angsler covered by Lloyd. Pass to Williams. Carlton. Williams sets the screen. Carlton shot is off. Outside Carter. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lloyd from long range. The Aces with another miss.
Portland trailing.
Now Carlton. 9 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Parker Tyus outside.
Back to Lloyd. Beyond the arc. Again, Jewel Lloyd missing.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Williams. Here's Carlton. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
Outside Lloyd. Down low.
Parker Tyus.
The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
A pretty savvy passer, Lloyd knows how to spot those open opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Nalissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Carlton. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Aces. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Lloyd. Outside Young. Talbot. She's guarded by Angsler. Back to Young. Now Gray. 6 to shoot. To the left wing.
Parker Tyus, plenty of space.
And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just 5 on the clock. Outside Young. Nailed from three-point land.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. She's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Carlton. On the wing, Emily Angsler. Great defending. 17-foot shot on the way, and it's in off the backboard.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
The Aces leading.
Now Parker Tyus.
Here's Young.
Carlton defending. Out to Parker Tyus.
Hits the jumper in space.
Assisted by Jackie Young.
Pass to Gustafson. Carlton.
Screen by Gustafson.
Carlton gets the bucket.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Angsler. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's good for 2.
Well, you love the combination of skill and power that Angsler brings to the court.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Shoots over Angsler. And again, it's Las Vegas.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Now Gustafson.
Carlton up top.
For 3. Rebound by the Aces. Here's Talbot. Pass to Turner. Young. Six on the shot clock. Talbot. There's the triple. They get it again. And here's Turner. Outside Young. Takes the 3.
Gustafson with the rebound. Portland with the ball.
Trailing by 5. Pass to Carlton. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Young. Launches it. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
Such a sharp shooter. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
Now here's Carlton.
Guarded by Young. To the inside. Carlton gets the bucket.
Nice low post offense.
And it's the Aces with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Turner a screen. Jackie Young from outside. Here's Parker Tyus. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Pass to Angsler. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They gotta at least get a finger on her.
Young with it. She's got 14. Here's the 3. Another miss by Jackie Young. And so that brings the first half to a close. Top up 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. You look at Lloyd in this game, she's been everywhere.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Pass to Carlton. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. And it's the Aces with the ball. 6-point lead.
Great to have Rip City in the WNBA, Tim. Portland back in the fold.
Yeah, there was a team in Portland from 2000 to 2002. This area loves basketball. We've seen it with the Blazers in the NBA, and the fans here are ecstatic to have the W back.
Pass to Carlton. From deep. That one falls through. It's her sixth make from the floor this game, and now 6 for 10.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Now here's Gray. Back to Young. Now Smith.
Covered by Gustafson.
Smith inside.
She's against Gustafson.
Shot's good by Smith.
The moment Nalissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Nalissa is so hard to stop.
The three. It's hauled in by the Aces. Outside Lloyd. Out to Gray. Clock at 6. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Excellent creativity and decisiveness as a ball handler. Gray is no stranger to initiating some offense.
Now here's Angsler.
Now here's Carlton.
Pass to Angsler. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, it's nice to see Angsler knock the triple down, because when she does this, the floor really opens up.
Gray outside. Jackie Young from outside. No good, and she's now missed as many as she's made. 5 of 10 from the field. On the wing, Emily Angsler. Gray defending.
Up top, Gustafson.
No good on the triple. The Aces leading. Pass to Gray. Young. Now here is Lloyd. Fires it. Again, Las Vegas.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the two-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Portland with the ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Carlton on the wing. Screen by Gustafson.
Carlton gets the bucket.
She has made a living out there beyond the arc. What a weapon that shot has been for her.
Especially at this point of the game, it's a critical time, and her three-point shot could end up telling the story.
Now here's Young. 14 points for her. Inside, Angsler
Physical defense by Angsler against the close defense. And it ends up drawing a good foul.
First team foul.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. The Aces are very serious about winning.
And the first one drops.
A stat sheet stuffer. Emily Angsler can score, rebound, and block shots.
So she gets them both. Now Young. Shot's good by Smith.
Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
Portland trailing.
To the left side wing. Covered by Lloyd. Shot clock at 5. That three off the mark.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Young. 14 points for her. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Such a high motor player, Melissa Smith, relentless on the boards.
Pass to Angsler. Here's Gustafson to the paint. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Those are teammates who clearly know each other's moves very well.
Outside Young. Off target with the 3.
Portland with the ball.
It's a 5-point game. Pass to Carlton. And a miss there on the triple. And here are the Aces now. Angsler with the steal. Gray defending. And here's Angsler. Here's Carlton. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Chelsea.
Count that one.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Pass to Carlton. The three-pointer off the mark.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Offensive rebound. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Portland with the ball.
Here's Carlton. 23 points in the game. Pass to Gustafson. Now here's Harrison.
Screen by Gustafson.
Harrison no good.
Well, in 2023, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus was named to her first All-Star game at age 30.
Pretty incredible, doing it in year 9 of her career with the Dream. Parker-Tyus easily setting a new career high of 15 points for him. Such a great lesson in continuing to work on your game, and great things can happen.
Jackie Young from outside.
Rebounded by Portland.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
The Aces making a change here. And here are the Aces now. They lead by 4. Outside Carter. Back to Lloyd. This one for 3. Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Swish.
2 minutes.
And here's Williams, defended by Turner. Williams can't get it to go.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
So Parker Tyus going to the free throw line.
1 shot.
It's on Swish.
One shot.
Oh, a great player in this league for a long time. Jewel Lloyd took home the 2023 scoring title.
Yeah, scoring almost 25 points per game. If you remember when Stewie left Seattle, Lloyd picked up the scoring load, proving she is more than capable of being a #1 option. I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Back to Lloyd. Releases. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
I love the confidence from Lloyd. It's really what makes her so dangerous offensively.
And here's Harrison. She's got 9. Williams.
Rebound by Parker Tyus.
Lloyd with it. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now here's Swish. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Harrison.
And another miss by Portland.
The Aces leading. Carter, defended by Harrison. Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harrison in the post, defended by Carter. Harrison no good. From deep. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Aces on top. They lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Pass to Talbot. Back to Gray. Three-pointer.
Rebounded by Portland.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense. They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Harrison. From past the arc. Talbot pulls it in. Here's Las Vegas. Out to the left wing.
Parker Tyus.
She's guarded by Williams. Gray outside.
Here's Parker Tyus.
Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Up and no good. Brings her field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. There's a screen. Here's Harrison. This one for 3.
Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
Pass to Gray.
Well, last year, the league debuted the reset timeout. What did you think of it, Brian?
Well, I loved it. I mean, you get to advance the ball late in games, but there's no huddle, no drawing up plays by the coaches.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's been a great addition. It keeps the game moving, keeps the energy level high during end-of-game situations. I mean, I think the NBA should adopt it.
Number 13, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the Aces selecting Asia Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like Asia, it can change everything.
She's perfect from the line this time. Here's Gray. Pass to Talbot.
Carter.
Now Talbot. Back to Carter. See Gray for 3. And another miss by Las Vegas.
Portland with the ball.
They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Gray defending. Pass to Harrison. Gustafson puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Williams. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
Gray up top. It's good from about 19 feet.
Such a pretty shot. You love to watch it. Gray's got one of the most pure jump shots in the league.
Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Aces. Gray outside. Turner a screen. Jacks up a 3. Chelsea Gray missing again.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. You might want to avoid that shot for a while.
Top of the key.
And there's Portland with another bucket.
And the Aces call time here. So both teams changing it up here. low. Here's Parker Tyus. It's rebounded by Ainsley.
Really got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Here's Gustafson. Connects from three-point range.
Well, she doesn't take a lot of threes historically, but Gustafson can make them, and that's big for this offense in terms of their spacing.
Outside Lloyd. Here's Smith. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
That one on Gustafson.
Well, there's the pressure that Smith puts on opponents. When Melissa gets the ball down low, it is so tough to stop her.
Shoot two.
No good on the free throw.
A walking double-double. 6'4" Melissa Smith is an impact player, has a major effect on games.
And she's good on the second.
Portland trailing.
Covered by Lloyd. Pass to Carlton. The trade. Good on the triple.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Outside Young. And here's Carter. Now here's Lloyd. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kennedy Carter.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Carlton.
Six to shoot. Here's Gustafson. Soft touch off the glass.
I know it's fun to sit back and enjoy watching her operate. And guess what? That's what the D was doing too. Just sitting back and watching. Have to be more active.
Now here's Young. Pass to Smith. Over Gustafson. That one rolling around and rims out.
Portland with the ball.
Now Engsler. Now Gustafson. Now Carlton. And the layup falls.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
The effort we're seeing from both sides has been phenomenal. I'm locked in.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Pass to Carlton. Gustafson, covered by Smith.
Gustafson with it.
Smith is there. Engsler, no good. The Aces leading. Outside Carter.
Not afraid to get physical with the defense. Carter welcomed the challenge of scoring against an aggressive cover.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
Kennedy Carter. 2 shots. Las Vegas calls timeout.
Shoot two.
And she makes the first.
With her shiftiness, Carter does a good job of getting to the line. And once she's there, she's usually converting.
And that's good as she hits both shots. Here's Carlton. Pass to Angsler. Here's Carlton. Gray defending. It's hauled in by Smith.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Here's Lloyd. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Carlton.
Defended by Carter. And here's Carlton. Fires top of the key. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
And the Aces call time here. The Aces making a change here. Outside Lloyd. Fires for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Carlton.
From downtown, hits it from three-point range.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a big shot right there.
They've got time, and if she can keep stretching the defense like she has been with the three-point shot, that lead can go away in a hurry.
Shot's good by Smith. It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
Here's Carlton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Here's Gray. Pass to Talbot. And here's Young. And she uses the glass on the layup.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Here's Carlton. The three-pointer off the mark. Gray outside. Pass to Talbot. Young. Now here's Smith. 5 to shoot. Outside Lloyd. Fires from 14. And she can't bank that one in. Drops in the tray. So the Aces win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. Really with that crowd and stuff. Everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
And that's a wrap, everyone.